Welcome back to Narrative Network. What happens when a father walks away from his family, leaving behind a wife and 4 young children to fend for themselves? This is the gripping story of heartbreak, resilience, and an unexpected twist that will leave you speechless. Against all odds, the abandoned family rises above their struggles, achieving a level of success no one could have imagined. And their ultimate confrontation with the man who left them will leave you stunned. Stay until the end to see how this emotional journey unfolds and discover the powerful lessons it holds about love, strength, and redemption. What would you do in their shoes? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Let's dive in. David and Emily Carter appeared to have a picture-perfect family, with 4 beautiful children, Lila, the eldest at 12, twins Ethan and Ella aged 9, and little Sam, just 5. Emily thought their life was simple but filled with love. But beneath the surface, David had grown restless. A man who once cherished his family, he had become consumed by the idea that life was passing him by. One evening, Emily returned home from her part-time job at the diner to find David sitting at the kitchen table, his packed suitcase beside him. "I can't do this anymore," he said, avoiding her gaze. Emily froze, her hands trembling. "What do you mean, David? You can't do what?" "This life," he replied coldly. "I feel trapped. I need to leave. What about the kids?" Emily's voice cracked. "They'll be fine," David said, grabbing his suitcase. "You're strong. You'll figure it out." And just like that, David walked out, leaving Emily and the children behind to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives. In the months following David's departure, Emily struggled to keep her family afloat. Her job at the diner barely covered rent and groceries, and the weight of being both mother and father to her children was overwhelming. Lila, being the eldest, stepped into a caretaker role, helping her mother with the younger kids. "We're going to be okay, Mom," Lila often said, though she secretly cried herself to sleep, missing the father who had abandoned them. Despite the hardships, Emily instilled resilience and hope in her children. "We may have been left behind," she told them one night, "but we're not broken. Together we can get through anything." As years passed, the Carters grew stronger. Each child developed unique talents and dreams, nurtured by Emily's unwavering support. Lila had a natural gift for organizing and planning. She started small businesses in high school, from selling homemade jewelry to tutoring younger students. Ethan loved technology and spent hours teaching himself coding, often using an old broken laptop his mom had salvaged from the diner's Lost and Found. Ella discovered a passion for art, painting vivid pictures that captured the struggles and beauty of their lives. Sam, though the youngest, had a sharp mind for numbers, often helping his mom balance the household budget. Emily sacrificed endlessly, working double shifts and skipping meals to ensure her kids could chase their dreams. Her children, in turn, became each other's biggest supporters. By the time Lila turned 18, the Carters' fortunes began to change. She had started a small event planning business that quickly gained traction in their town. Her first big break came when she organized a wedding for a local influencer, whose glowing review brought in more clients. Ethan, now 16, had built a website for Lila's business, showcasing her work and attracting attention from neighboring towns. Ella contributed by designing the promotional materials, while Sam helped manage the finances. Their teamwork caught the attention of a local entrepreneur, Mr. Henry Walsh, who was impressed by their determination and resourcefulness. He offered to mentor them, teaching them about business strategy and financial planning. "I see something special in you kids," Walsh said. "You've got the drive to turn your dreams into something extraordinary." With Walsh's guidance, the Carter siblings expanded Lila's event planning business into a full-scale company called Carter Creations. They combined their skills, Lila handled logistics, Ethan managed the digital presence, Ella created stunning designs, and Sam ensured their finances stayed on track. The business quickly grew beyond their small town, gaining high-profile clients and earning media attention. By the time Lila was 24, Carter Creations was a multi-million-dollar enterprise. Through it all, Emily remained their anchor. She refused to take credit for their success, but beamed with pride at what her children had accomplished. One day, as the family celebrated signing a major deal with a national corporation, the past came knocking, literally. David stood at their doorstep, older but still recognizable. His life hadn't turned out as he had imagined. After years of failed jobs and relationships, he was broke and desperate. "Emily," he began, his voice trembling, "I heard about the kids. I made a mistake." Emily stared at him, her heart a mix of emotions. The children, now adults, gathered behind her, their expressions guarded. "You left us," Lila said coldly. "You didn't look back. And now you want to come back because we're successful?" David stammered. "I didn't know. I was selfish, and I regret it every day. Please, I just want a chance to make things right." That evening, the Carters sat together to discuss David's request. Each had their own perspective. Lila: "He abandoned us when we needed him most. I don't trust him." Ethan: "People can change, but it doesn't mean we owe him anything." Ella: "He's our father, but that doesn't erase what he did." Sam: "I think we should hear him out. Mom always taught us to forgive." Emily listened carefully before speaking. "Your father's choices hurt all of us, but forgiveness isn't about letting someone off the hook. It's about freeing ourselves from anger. We don't have to forget, but maybe we can try to move forward." David was given a chance to be part of their lives, but the road to rebuilding trust was long. He started small, attending family dinners and showing genuine interest in their lives. Over time, he admitted his mistakes and expressed deep remorse for the pain he had caused. It wasn't easy, but slowly, the Carters began to see glimpses of the man they had once loved. David worked tirelessly to prove he was committed to making amends, even volunteering at Emily's nonprofit organization, which she had founded to support single parents. Years later, the Carters stood together as a family at the grand opening of their new headquarters. The event symbolized not just their success, but their journey from abandonment to resilience, from pain to healing. In her speech, Lila said, "We're here today because of the strength and love our mom showed us every day. She taught us to rise above, to never give up, and to always believe in each other." Emily, standing beside her children, wiped away tears. She glanced at David, who stood humbly in the crowd, a man redeemed by the family he had once left behind. The success of Carter Creations didn't just stay within the family. Inspired by their humble beginnings and the challenges they overcame, the Carters made giving back a cornerstone of their mission. They launched a charitable initiative called Carter's Circle, aimed at supporting single-parent households, struggling families, and aspiring young entrepreneurs. Emily spearheaded the program, drawing from her own experiences as a single mother. The initiative provided financial aid, mentorship programs, and workshops to empower individuals to overcome their circumstances and achieve their dreams. At one event, Emily spoke to a crowd of single parents. "There was a time when I thought I couldn't make it," she said, her voice steady but emotional. "But I learned that strength comes not from doing it alone, but from leaning on those who believe in you. If we can do it, so can you." Her words resonated deeply, and many attendees shared how her story gave them hope for a better future. As the years passed, David continued to rebuild his relationship with his family. He took on a supporting role in Carter's Circle, often volunteering at events and sharing his story of regret and redemption. One afternoon, he sat down with a group of young men struggling to balance fatherhood and financial responsibilities. "I made the mistake of walking away when things got hard," he admitted. "Don't be like me. The people who love you need you, even when you feel like you're not enough." His honesty and vulnerability struck a chord, and many of the men expressed gratitude for his openness. Slowly but surely, David transformed his pain into a tool for helping others. As the Carter siblings grew older, they began to focus on their own families while continuing to expand their business and philanthropic efforts. Each sibling brought a unique vision to their work. Lila started a mentorship program for young women entrepreneurs, helping them navigate the challenges of starting a business. Ethan developed a tech platform that connected small businesses with resources and funding, making it easier for others to succeed. Ella opened an art studio where she taught children from underserved communities, encouraging them to express themselves through creativity. Sam, ever the numbers genius, created financial literacy programs for teenagers, teaching them how to build wealth and manage their money. Together, they ensured the legacy of the Carters wasn't just about their success, but about uplifting others. Years later, the Carters decided to hold a reunion at their childhood home, a modest house that had been the backdrop of their struggles and triumphs. The once small, cramped home had been lovingly renovated into a community center by Carter's Circle, serving as a safe space for families in need. As the family gathered, they reminisced about their journey. Emily stood at the center, surrounded by her children and grandchildren, her heart full of pride. "I never imagined we'd come this far," she said, "but I always believed in you, each of you. You took what life threw at us and turned it into something beautiful." David, standing quietly at the edge of the group, added, "And you taught me what it means to fight for family. I'll spend the rest of my life making sure I'm worthy of standing here with you." The family embraced, their bond stronger than ever. The Carters' influence continued to grow, reaching people worldwide. Their story was featured in books, documentaries, and speaking engagements, inspiring countless individuals to overcome adversity and believe in their potential. Emily was often asked how she managed to keep going when things seemed impossible. Her answer was always the same: "I had 4 little reasons to keep going. My children, they were my strength, my hope, and my reason to never give up." On Emily's 75th birthday, the family hosted a grand celebration at the headquarters of Carter Creations. Employees, friends, and beneficiaries of Carter's Circle gathered to honor the woman who had inspired it all. During the celebration, Lila gave a heartfelt toast. "Mom, you taught us that life isn't about what you lose. It's about what you create. You built a life for us out of nothing but love and determination. And because of you, we've built something that will carry your legacy forever." As the room erupted into applause, Emily looked around at the faces of those she had touched. She thought of the struggles, the heartbreak, and the moments of doubt. And yet, here they were, a testament to resilience and the power of family. Emily passed away peacefully. Years later, surrounded by her children and grandchildren. Her funeral was a celebration of her life, attended by hundreds who had been inspired by her journey. At her gravesite, a plaque was placed with the words, "Here lies Emily Carter, a mother, a fighter, and a dreamer who showed the world that love conquers all." The Carters continued to honor her memory, ensuring that her story of strength, love, and resilience would inspire generations to come. And as for David, he spent the rest of his life ensuring Emily's legacy was protected, finally proving that even those who falter can find redemption through love and dedication. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more emotional and powerful stories. Share this video with your friends and family to spread the message of resilience and hope. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.